All right, the analyzing, planning, and designing is over. It's time to get to work. Who's ready to get their hands dirty? Come on, let's do it. Here we go. All right, we are going to reuse our volcanic rock. So we're going to have some tarps laid out here so we can catch our rock, wash it off, and reuse it once we get everything set up. The first order of business is remove all our plants. And this little guy right here is almost a tree. That's pretty thick root on that thing. I actually got a cutter to cut these roots if I have to, but she's sturdy. That is a rosemary bush. Great for cooking and all, but it's too big for us. Too much maintenance. Here we go. Hey, when the Gigmaster needs to work fast, he can work fast and get it done in a hurry. Check out right here. I'm moving along now. All right, the rosemary came up easier than I thought. It pulled up and had some roots in there, but I thought I had to actually cut them, but it came right up. Now let's hit the rest of it. Everything was thrown away is out. We're going to actually save the spider plants and the two bushes here. We may end up using those bushes in place of the ones I got. I don't know yet. But now we got to get those out with the roots and try to put them in a pot. All right, we're going to remove these spider plants and we'll actually cut them in half and use them up and down the front here. We need 5 of them here. We're going to cut them in half. And then we're going to take the gardenias in the back, and we're actually going to go ahead and reuse it. I decided to reuse the ones that are already established there, so we'll see how that works out. Everything is out. Oh my God. That was the easy part of the job. I can see right now I miscalculated saving the volcanic rock because I want all this rock to be perfectly clean when I put it back in and shiny. As you can see, it's dirt all over, so I'm going to have to put it in this basket, wash every bit of it off, get all the debris out of it. So it's pure volcanic rock going back in. So I think it's going to take me the rest of the day to get all this rock out. And then we'll start clearing it out, leveling off, make sure we got a slope from the house back so it runs off before we put our fabric down. Whew. I think I could have picked a better day than 80 degrees. What do y'all think? All right, let's start cleaning rock. Oh my God, that's a lot of rock to clean. All right, we are literally gonna have to wash everyone's rocks. Look at the difference that they turn nice, bright color now that I clean them off right there. You see, as you clean them, even in the flower bed, you see them when they wash off and the nice color that comes out of them. So we're gonna have to wash everyone off. I don't want any dirt getting on top of my fabric. So I don't want anything on these when I put them back in. So we got to wash every rock in this flower bed. Holy smoke. Here we go. All right, to start with, I went through the entire flower bed and removed every piece of weeds in it. We don't want to mix the weeds with the grass, you know, as we're taking the rocks out. So I went through the entire flower bed and removed every weed in there to start with. All right, we have all the weeds out of the flower bed now. You can see the old underlayment I had, and it was just a cheap piece of plastic. It's not like this fabric I got now. And we were digging and planting stuff all in here, different places, letting the weeds come up everywhere. This new fabric I'm putting down is one of the best you can buy, and I'm going to seal it 100%. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. But the hard part comes now, getting these rocks out, because I got to take them out, clean them. I don't want any dirt on these rocks because I don't want any material on top of my fabric that can germinate a seed. I want nothing but fabric and rock. Nothing will germinate in that. And then underneath will be sealed. So hopefully we'll never have another weed. That's the plan. Low maintenance. So anyway, we're going to get started getting these rocks out of here and cleaning them right now. Here we go. All right, we're slowly working our way down, getting as many of the volcanic rock out as we can. We'll stack them here. We'll wash that down to put it back in. We don't want any dirt in this rock going back in on top of our landscape material. I'm not quite halfway yet, I don't think. There's a lot of rock down here and a lot to clean up, I tell you that. Whew, this is a job. All right, we finally got the majority of the volcanic rock out. You can see it lined up. We'll have to clean it all still, But we're gonna run across a lot more in here once we start trying to level this area out to put the tarp down. You see where I've dug things up. But this rock's still buried all in here, so we'll be hitting some more here and checking it out. The lava rock is $9 a bag, so we want to try to get as much of it as we can. We'll come up piece some of this together too. Who's coming over to help me out this afternoon? Come on, here we go. All right, in your flower bed, you want to make sure it drains away from your house. You don't want it draining to the house. It would technically go underneath the house and could be a water problem on your house. I got a 4-foot level here I'm using, and you see it showing it's going downhill, but I do have some places here I'm gonna need to smooth out and level everything out. These rocks make it a little bit more difficult that are still beaded in here, but we're gonna work on it and try to get this thing completely level. Well, not level, so it's got a nice slope to it going down to the sidewalk. All right, I think we're about to wrap it up as far as leveling this bed out to make sure it's got a slope down from the house and no holes where we dug out the plants. We kind of got it all leveled out. We got it leveled out, so it's just a slight drain from the house to keep any water from going under the house. I think we're ready to go. We're getting ready to put the fabric down. I'll show you that in just a second. All right, when you might notice that one side, kind of like a shiny plastic, one side is like a felt look. You want to put this side up. It's where it's designed to work, and you got the lines here, so you have to overlap one to the other. You can use that as a guide right there, and we will have to do that, so I'll show you that when we get ready to do it. Looking good. Here we go. All right, there you go. You see these construction adhesive on there. I've already put that in there. We're gonna pound that right down there, and that's gonna seal it. As you can see, it kind of easing out around there. That seals that thing, so ain't no weed coming through that. All right, here we go. All right, I don't think you'll ever see this on any other person doing this, but I got construction adhesive. I'm gonna join this together so no root can come up through here. I don't know if it'll work, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't cost me nothing really much to do it, so we're gonna give it a try anyway. Here we go. All right, we have the landscape fabric down for this section of the flower bed now. And we did the little liquid nail along the edge here. So that center piece is actually glued on top of the other two. So hopefully that's going to keep it from having any weeds come up underneath of it. But we're going to be putting some stakes in it too. We got stakes all around holding it all down, so it's not going to be shifting and moving on us. I think we're good to go. All right, that's a wrap for today. We got the tarp down there looking good. We still got a lot of stuff to clean up here. I tell you, the lava rock was the hardest job to try to get it out. We could work on that for 2 weeks, I think, trying to get it out. You just have to get to the point and stop. But the lava rock was a killer. It was working on me, trying to get it out by hand and by shovelfuls. It just, man, it wore me out. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get everything set up to. We're gonna cut the holes and plant everything, and we're gonna plant tomorrow. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. Stay tuned.